Aloha, Rich Halverson here. This is ITS227, and in this video, I'm gonna continue in Chapter 7, 7.2 Document Object Model. So if I share my screen, here it is. And so we're gonna go further into this thing that we call the Document Object Model, and it's basically, um, you may not see the need for it now, but it's a data structure that is used to manage the page, the HTML page. You know, everything on the HTML page can be thought of as some sort of element, and that's what the nodes of the document object model are. They're tags, basically, and this is how the internal browser engine keeps track of things, because it has to be able to access these elements really fast. If it just was just one big long string of elements, then we're doing linear searches every time we want to access an element, and you know that's not efficient at all. This way, you can utilize all of the techniques that you learn from manipulating binary trees or trees. These are not binary; they're trees, though. Inserting, deleting, and accessing, and getting to the next one, and all those algorithms are used in the underlying engine, the JavaScript engine, when it is accessing elements that your JavaScript program is manipulating. Okay, the document object model usually does not indicate the white space. So this, for example, is the document object model for this code right up here. You know, starts out with HTML, and then inside HTML is the head and the body, and then there's inside the body there's a paragraph and OL. So there's a inside the body there's a paragraph and an OL. And then inside the OL, there's 4 LIs. So inside the OL, there's 4 LIs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. In the previous chapter, previous section, we learned about when you run a JavaScript program and how the JavaScript program can output to the console. But really, our JavaScript programs are going to be taking inputs from the user, from buttons and everything, moving the mouse around, hovering the mouse over something. That is all accessible. That user activity is all accessible in JavaScript. And then when it writes out things, it can write out new nodes in the document object model. Okay, so it is that much, or change any node in the document object model, or delete anything out of the document object model. That is the web page. And so that of course is the power. And so in this section, we're going to learn how to access the elements. So this is how we do it. This is how you get an, you know how objects in the, like most things have an ID or a form element. A text box has an ID field. ID equals something. This is how you get at that object. You put the ID in there. You can get at elements by tag name. And by the way, when it says elements, it's returning an array. When it says element, it's returning a node. And a node is an object, and you access the properties of the object. And you can get elements by class name. So this would be an array of all the elements that of a certain that you define it as a certain class. This is and then you can get elements by query selector, which is the actual type of tag it is. All right, so keep that in mind. And let's go down and this bunch of examples, make sure you understand those different concepts. And then, see, this is how you access. See, so get element by ID. This is going to be an A tag, which is a link. And the href property of the H of this tag in NASA link, let's see specifically which one it is. Oh, is it up here? Let's see, this is the talking about getters and setters, getting the values. All right, well, somewhere around here, I guess there's it's a link, and this is how you get. And so this is basically you're renaming it. You know, this name is too long, so this is just an assignment statement. So this now is going to have the value of what the URL was for that tag. Let's go to the this is how you access inside of like a paragraph tag. These are two different. This is anyway. This doesn't mess with the HTML. I think this will you have to put all new HTML in there also. All right, so all right, so this one, all the steps in this challenge activity require calling. I just got up a few. We're curious. Write the JavaScript to assign list nodes. Okay, so list nodes is okay. Let's go to the JavaScript. Here's JavaScript. You've got a hey, see, I clicked up here. This is how you go back and forth. I have a variable which I've defined called list nodes, and I'm going to say list nodes is equal to something, and it's going to be probably, how about list nodes equals document. I know it starts with document, and then I know it's get elements by class, and I bet it's going to be like special language or something like that. Now I wonder if that's all it is. Let's see. I'm guessing it. Nope. Not a. Okay. Let me look at the solution here because I don't want to lead you more astray. Oh. Okay. So it says this is not a function. That means I just made that up. It could be just because I spelled it wrong or I have it wrong, and I have it wrong. So let's go see what it should be. I want get elements by class, and really it is get elements by class name. That's what I want. So let me copy this. And oh, try again. And is it the same? Yes, it is. So I'm just gonna paste that in there. It's not it. Okay, let's see if this is right. Ah, good. All right. So that's what happens when you get an error. Let's do number 2. Write the JavaScript to assign paranode with the first P element. The first P element. Okay. Well, it's this. That's the first P element. That doesn't matter. This is where we want to do it. Okay. Paranode equals. I know which one. It's this that query selector one. Query selector. Interesting. Oh, no, get elements by tag name is what I wanted. Oh, oh, it just looks like this, I bet. This is the first. How many UL elements are there? One. Is one. Is that the answer? Yes. All right. So this is what I want. I copy this. I'm going to bring it down here. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to paste this. Paste. But it's not, it's the P. I'm going to say this. Is that right? Oh, all right. It's not tag name. It's something else. Yeah, elements. Oh, I know what I forgot. How many people caught this? Get elements by tag name is not defined. It's not defined. That's because it's got to be document dot. That's what it's got to be. So again, I was close, but not quite. All right, what's next? Write the JavaScript to set the href attribute of the A tag to that. Okay, what is it? What is this kind of hint? Oh, it doesn't give us anything at all. Okay, so I got to do it's just the A tag, I guess. So document get element um get element byte. What it's going to be? Get element by tag name. Yeah. How about get elements by tag name A. Oh, equals, no, dot href equals this. I wonder if I got to do this. I think I might have to do this. I'm going to do this. Let's see if this. Oh, I'm so lucky. All right, what's the last one? Write the JavaScript to assign the P element with ID inspiring quote. Okay, so this is what I want to write. I'll just go. All right, so it's the P element with ID inspiring quote. Okay, this one. All right. How about this? Document get element by ID quote inspiring quote dot inner HTML equals this. Copy, paste, semicolon. Get element by ID. I think that's right. Get element by ID. All right. Okay, very good. So I'll just end this video here and do 7.3 in the next video. Thanks for watching.